I lit my sage and they lit their pitchforks. Posted Jesus saves like it's their damn sport. I said happy Litha, they screamed you're a whore while hiding scandals behind their church doors.
Told me to find God, bitch, I did. She's a moonlit queen with a crescent crown lid. She don't need ties or a pedo defense, just herbs, some wine, and common sense. They scroll my page through holy shade, then DM pics they shouldn't have made. I chant and cuss, they pray and judge, but honey, their pastor's got an OnlyFans smudge.
Witch, please, I ain't the one casting shame while on my knees. You bless your food, but cuss your niece. Keep your cross, I'll take my peace, and a wand and a joint and a spell to release. Witch, please, try meditation or just get laid. Your wound's so tight, even God's afraid. Your hate parade's just insecure shade.
Witch, please. They scream repent while they cheat on their taxes. Judge me for crystals, but wear hidden glasses. Hollow witchcraft's evil, then light a birthday cake. Baby, logic got a holy ache.
Preach about sin while you're deep in sin. Use a fake prayers like a damn login.
Talking about love, but it's all a front. You hate who you are, that's the real stun.
Jen, hello.
Sid, hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm well. How are you?
Well, I am doing pretty fantastic.
Me too.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
It's been a minute.
Look, there's Jen saying hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hearth and the Stag podcast. It's our first episode. It's been 6 months since me and Jen has done these. We are pretty, I say we're pretty nervous
A little bit.
as I drink my Mountain Dew from my marathon cup. How you been doing? You been doing good?
I've been doing well. Been doing really well. How about yourself?
I am doing better. I'm glad that we're able to do this again.
Me too.
I'm back in that place to where I feel comfortable enough to get back here and start doing these shows. And tonight is no different. Hello, Amanda. How are you doing? Good to see you. Pleasure as always. It's always have fun doing these shows, but I just had to take some time away and figure things out for myself.
we both had a
Life,
lot going on,
life journeys. They're always so fun.
aren't they though? And
They are.
just never stop.
There's Mary Beth. Good evening to you, Mary Beth. Look, there's Tracy. Tracy, it's good to see you. Hi, it's good to be here live with y'all. It's good to you here to be hanging out with us tonight. So welcome. This is the lady right here that made that beautiful tiger's eye necklace that I'm
That is
giving
gorgeous.
away tonight. So if anybody's watching this right now, go find Tracy. If you want some jewelry made, I would advise you to go friend her right now.
It
While this is up,
gorgeous.
and while this is up, you can go find her on Facebook and see if she can make something for you as well. But yeah, we're giving away that necklace tonight, and so that came from Tracy. So it's good to see you, Tracy. But tonight we got a great show. We got some prizes to give away. We got the necklace, which I'm super excited to give away. I got some car stickers to give away too. Right here, and you probably can't see it. But some hologram stickers I'm gonna give away to some people tonight as well.
Nice.
And then we got a friend of mine that as our guest tonight. A friend of mine has been we've been friends for probably about 4 years or so, 3-4 years, and we connected and hit it off. Good person. She's got a book coming out here too as well today. Actually, today is the official launch of her book on Amazon. So why don't we just bring her on? Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Danny, our friend Danny.
Hello, Danny.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super grateful just to share the love tonight.
That feels like a staged hello, doesn't it?
No,
But it's not. This is my first time on here
It was very
live, so I
sincere.
am super nervous. It's just coming intuitively from me, I promise.
You got our
I
hands
have
out like
nothing planned.
this.
And when you were like, you have to say about your, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to say. So yeah, here we are.
She's just like all proper, hands all cuffed. Hello, I'm Danny. Super pleasure to have you all here tonight.
Congratulations on your book. That's
Thank
very
you.
exciting.
Congratulations on your book. Yes. So everybody, before we get started with the show, be sure to keep tuned in because throughout the night, we got some music to play for you guys. We got some prizes to give away. We're going to spin this wheel of, I don't know, should I call it misfortune since it's Halloween? Here is
Yeah.
the wheel of misfortune or fortune, whatever.
I love
These
that
are
your face
all-
is in the middle.
Everybody's got to see me smile because I'm happy that I'm giving away prizes.
I love that.
I love
So
that.
look at all these names that we got tonight, guys. Look, and
Awesome.
that is a ton. My hand was cramping by the time I was done writing all these names down. I was like, oh my gosh, is this ever going to end? But we got prizes to give away. So be sure to stay tuned and hang out with us tonight as we have during the show. Periodically, we're going to come back around and spin this wheel, give a prize away, talk to Danny, listen to some music. It's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be a fun night. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. So welcome to the show, Danny. We have known each other for a few years. I've kind of followed what you've been doing. Explain everybody where you're at in your life right now, as far as what is your practice, what is your path, what is it you're doing right now before we start talking about your book.
Okay. So I'm 15 years into massage therapy and energy healing. Wow, see, now you're gonna get me because I'm nervous now. See, the beginning with the music and everything, I was
So
good.
okay, so well, we was talking before the show. We was talking before the show about you're in a coven. How long have you been practicing, and how long have you been in the witchcraft path?
Okay, so I would say it started when I was 15. And the craft, I guess, the movie inspired me.
The movie
And
inspired you, huh?
yeah, and so that's when I got into witchcraft, I would say. And I would try to practice and just focus my energy, like turning out like street lights, and I would be able to do it. And so I knew that there was something bigger. And that's where it started. And then I lost witchcraft throughout my life. And then it came back.
Like recently?
No, I would say it came back. I lost it, I would say, from in my ages of after my mom's suicide, I would say, in 21. So when my mother committed suicide, I would say I did not care about it till it took me, I don't know, 5 years to heal. So I just was on a destruction path of numbing with whatever I could find and numb.
So what was it about witchcraft that was helping you heal from your mother's suicide? What was it about witchcraft that drew you to it to make you feel like if something could help you heal through this?
Because I would see daily, I didn't know at the time, but daily synchronicities, as I would call it now. And I would notice that divine things would happen. And I would just think about it and desiring it. This was way before I knew everything. And so I always knew that there was something there. And also with my memoir, I was always saved by an unseen force. I should have died many, many times. And there was always something that saved me. So I always kind of knew there's something.
Hello, Rex. Good evening to you. That's interesting because a reason why I asked what was it about witchcraft that drew you to it, because through my years of all these years of living, when I was going through my drug abuse and addictions, getting myself clean, witchcraft seemed like it was the most logical thing, and it pulled me to it, and it gave me like discipline. It started showing me what my self-worth was, and I went through all my life kind of, what is my worth. And then when I went into witchcraft after I got sober, I started seeing all these things, and I learned the discipline side of it. Different kind of healing, of course, because I needed something to help me keep my head away from the drugs, and witchcraft gave me a lot of options to keep my mind off of it, and it helped me get myself and stay myself clean.
Yeah,
Different traumas, of course.
no, but I had similar paths as well with addictions. So I totally understand that, and that is true. You have to, stop, and then you see clearer, right? But
And then once you see clear,
you got to supply yourself with
well, how
healthy things.
scary is that though? When we finally get ourselves, like for me, getting myself clean, and once all that big fog in my head was lifted, I was scared to death. I was like, oh my God, who am I? Like, who is Sid? And when I got myself clean, I just got divorced. So I kind of did things a certain way in the marriage. And when I got out of the marriage, all of a sudden I had these freedoms that I just wasn't really used to or accustomed to. So it was kind of like a whole world opened up, and that was scary for me, because now all of a sudden I got all these possibilities that I didn't have before. How am I going to tackle that? How am I going to approach it? And so I thought it was scary. Was it scary for you?
Terrified. I was
Isn't it?
terrified. I know when I got divorced from my daughter's father, I was for 18 months. I lived in hotels and Airbnbs, and I hardly saw my daughter because my daughter was 5 at the time, and I didn't want to traumatize her or, have her thinking anything if she didn't want to come visit me because I was in the hotel or whatever. It was okay. She really didn't know what was going on. That was probably one of the darkest times in my life. One of, for sure,
One
because
of many.
I'm sacrificing seeing my daughter because I know what's best, right, for her, but my desire, to be detached from her, and it killed me inside.
Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. We are talking with Danny. We're going to be here in a little bit, be talking about your book that you got out today, which is huge. I
That
mean,
is huge.
I've had small conversations with Danny, and she's kind of revealed things about the book and about her life. And this is this book. Before we're going to take a break, play a music video, and then come back and talk about the book. But before we do, I have to say, about this book, there's a lot of raw truth in this book that had to have been hard to get out, talk about without triggering other things or the feelings or the emotions that went on during that time, which we'll dig into. But bravo to you to be able to, take a deep breath, stick your chest out, and write all these things down and share it with the world like that. That is super huge. I do it, but it's a different way. But to see somebody else do it, no matter what form it is, that's huge.
Thank you. Thank
So
you. It was, yeah, it wasn't easy reading my life.
Not.
it's not easy at all. It's not easy taking looks back and opening up those books of those old pages again and blowing off the dust and going, oh man, I remember. Hello, Kristen. I remember when this went down, and all of a sudden all those memories flood. You're going, oh wow, I can't believe that I was in that place at that time.
Yeah.
That's what
Insane.
happens to me when I go back and read my journal. I'm like, oh wow, that's
Right?
yeah.
It's like I prefer to forget it. I prefer to forget it, but it's nice at times to be able to go back and look and to see the accomplishments that you made in your life and these big strides forward becoming a better person, even though it's tough. It's really brave. It takes a lot of courage to do it. So that's why I say bravo to you to be able to take that step in itself is absolutely huge, because a lot of people don't do that. I prefer to stay away from it, and hide from it. So it's kudos to you.
I mean, with I'm living my passion, right? As a massage therapist, energy healer, and I hear so many stories all the time from clients, and I'm grateful that every experience I've been through in this memoir that I was, because I'm such a vessel to help them, to give them the most amazing life experience advice on situations, because I
Well,
lived it.
it's
Because I
no
lived
better
it. Like,
person.
I
Yeah,
understand.
right. No better person to give it than the one that's lived through it.
Yep.
I mean, you can ask somebody who's lived a sheltered life in a bubble and say, "Hey, what would you do if you was in this
They
scenario?"
have
But
no clue.
they've never been outside of that bubble, so it's kind of hard to give good advice.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
live through it, you kind of like, okay, we know what not to do now.
Yes. Of course.
We know a
We
lot of
know
what not to do.
we
Yes.
know a lot of what not to do now. So let's take some of that advice and see if we can apply it to out into the world, in the universe. At least for me, what I write, what I put out, I'll put out in the universe in hopes that someone can relate, or they find something in it that might help them heal in their journey or whatever they're going through.
Yes.
Just like what you're doing with your book. I mean, that's people
Yeah.
don't realize the power in putting what you think into reality. You can think it, and sure, that's where it begins, but you don't put it into reality until you put it out there. And you're taking that huge step to put it forward. And that's a scary thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's literally, it's taking that leap and knowing the net will appear. But it's that knowing the net will appear. You have to have that inner knowing with
I
inside yourself.
I I I I don't know. It was weird because I was a foreman at a machine shop making good money. I'm sitting there spraying a motor because that's what I did. I was a painter. I painted motors. And one this out of nowhere, a voice came in my head. It said, "It's time for you to stop and start living your dream." And I thought, "Fuck it, let's do it." I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it or be able to do it. And I haven't looked back. And it's been 5 years since I've worked, and I've been pursuing some form or fashion of my dream.
That's
Nice.
the way it is. That's
Nice.
the way it is. You have to be and follow
It's
your
that blind faith.
Yes.
It's not necessarily. I don't have to know. I just have to believe in enough that the universe is going to take care of me. I don't need to know what the universe is going to give me. I don't
That's
care.
none of your business.
I don't care.
Just be detailed with your wishes.
Yes, yes.
And be accurate, because you'll get what you don't want sometimes.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no, you never get. You never get. You never not get what you want. You always get what you need, and whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
that's what the universe says that you need. So I never look at it that way, like, oh fuck, I don't need this. No, I needed this.
Yeah.
I needed this, my flat tire. Kind of wake me up a little bit and let some of that anger out for going out there and kicking the flat tire. Whatever I'm angry because I got a flat tire on the side of the highway. I need to get some anger out by kicking the tire.
Yeah.
The public needs to see me cuss to try to get the four-way to loosen up the bolts. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break, everybody. So thank you for tuning in. Before we take a break, though, we're going to give a spin of the wheel. We're going to be giving away one of these holographic. Is that what it is? Hologram? What is it?
Just holographic, I think.
Holographic car sticker for you guys. I got 3 of these to give away. So let's pull up the wheel and see who is going. I need to write this stuff down
Oh,
before I get myself in trouble.
All right.
You got it for me?
Yep.
See, that's why we're partners. All right. So here we go. We got a ton of names. We got lots of gifts though, so we're going to spin the wheel and see who's going to win. Ready? Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who wins this sticker. Oh, Amelia, congratulations. You've won the sticker. We'll put it aside. I'll get in contact with you, and I'll mail it to you ASAP. All right, so we're going to play. Let me take this up. We're going to play some music, shall we?
Yes.
This is all the stuff I'm going to be playing the video that I've been kind of like pushing around here the last week. I figured all the stuff that I'm writing, all these lyrics that I'm writing, and I'm putting music to it, they deserve better in my eyes than me just throwing them out. You know what I mean?
I do.
They deserve better attention for all the work that I'm putting into this. So this is the video, my alter ego, Mirrored and Seer. This is my music video for Moving On. You guys have been waiting all week. Here it is.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I know it's hard letting it go. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. There is nothing that you can't do. It's time to begin anew. Throw away everything you knew. Moving on, carry on. Turn those gray clouds blue. Moving on, carry on. Letting go the past, making room for less, starting new. Let the fear go away. Find a place that feels right to you. Tell yourself that you are worth it. Leaving all the pain behind you. Feeling your soul with love. Moving on, carry on. Turn those gray clouds blue. Moving on, carry on. Letting go the past, making room for less, starting new. This is your time, this is the place. Whatever you want, you can have. Whatever you want, you can have. Moving on, carry on. Turn the first gray clouds blue. Moving on, carry on. Letting go of the past, making room for less, starting new.
Well, welcome back.
That was very good. I liked that.
Love it.
Well, I'm still getting used to this whole show and getting all these cameras figured out and stuff again. So
I
fun,
had
so
to-
fun.
Plug my light into a different thing because it was sucking on my battery. So I had to rearrange some stuff. Looks the same still.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the song.
did.
Maybe lucky for you guys tonight, I got another song I'm going to be playing for you guys, but you're only going to be hearing it tonight on the show. So it's like secret surprise because we got Danny on the show talking about her book. Her book. Tell us about this book, Danny.
So the title of my book is Scarred But Saved, A Spiritual Odyssey. And it's the story of my life being in certain, I would say, the story of my life in chapters and being saved a lot by the unseen angels. But I didn't know it at the time. It took me, oh gosh, I was probably not until late 30s when I truly came into who I am. And people have told me who I am, they would say you're an earth angel and I'd be like, yeah, no, what are you talking about? And until all the synchronicities and everything that transpired and I really stepped into it, this inner knowing, and I'm like, yes, you're right. And that is why I was always saved by the unseen angels in life.
And you wrote it in a book.
And I wrote it in a book. And I've been working with the angelic realm since my full-term stillborn son in 2008. That's what got me really into the angelic realm.
So
Losing him.
the way I'm maybe outside looking in, I could be wrong, but correct me if I am. But it sounds like there's like trauma in your life is what triggered this journey of the path that you're on now. Then
Correct. Nothing but unbelievable trauma. Like most people probably would be like, is this even real?
well, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think most people can relate to that,
Yeah.
and that's
In
what people
different
are
ways.
in
Yeah.
different ways. Yes, they've experienced trauma differently.
Yeah.
They've experienced different things that's went on in their life that's affected them. But for you, though, it was the trauma that triggered this spiritual journey.
Correct. Yeah. Lots of I was a runaway child by choice at age 13.
Was it due to family violence,
It
domestic
was,
violence?
yeah, it was due to my family upbringing and just them not being horrible to me. And me wanting to run away from that environment.
And this book is going to be talking about this stuff too, right?
Yeah, that's all in there. That's all in there. I was put in the foster system, so I understand that, where I was raped.
Oh my God.
And you was raped in the foster system.
Yes, by their son. And there was even moldy food in the fridge and things like that. I never ate there. Luckily, I had a friend who lived by, and they would feed me every night dinner.
That's really horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting here heavy hearted right now, just thinking about a child having to go through that.
And then try to navigate it alone. So
Well,
it's
I
like
mean,
I did all of this with the unseen angels. I know now, but at the time I didn't know. I just knew it was something bigger than me.
I refuse to believe there was anything bigger than me. And if there was something bigger than me, then why are they allowing this to continuously happen? That was always my frame of, but we all have different views, right?
Yeah.
We all grasp or pull to things that bring us comfort, whether that's angels or devils or demons or
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Whatever it pulls you and helps you heal. But
Yeah.
when I looked at it, I looked at it maybe just a little bit different, but that's the beauty, though, right? We have to experience it ourselves, and we decide what works best for us.
Exactly.
But to
Exactly.
go through that as a child, that's tough. That's rough.
And,
That's a lot.
and the damage on the brain, the studies of the damage of trauma on a child brain.
Mary Beth says, when you reach a certain age, most of us, we us are well traumatized. Well, we are. We're all traumatized, I guess, right? I mean,
We've all experienced
we've
something,
all
some sort.
experienced some sort of trauma, but the most important part is how are you dealing with it? How are you just hiding it, throwing
Are
it
you,
away, trying
are
to
you
store it
numbing
back
it
someone? Yeah,
with
with
addictions?
with
Yes.
addictions, which you talk about that in the book as well. What was
Yes.
what was your experience? What brought you to that? Was it the abuse that brought you to the drugs?
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because you want to numb yourself from the trauma that you're experiencing.
What was it about the trauma that was it just because you was so young that you just didn't want to deal with it and you thought I'll just deal with it in a different
And
way?
I had no support. So I was all alone with a young brain, with a young traumatized brain. So I did the best I knew I could do, which wasn't the best, for myself, because I went through periods of self-harm and suicide and things like that. Cutting to me was very releasing, watching the blood flow. It felt very soothing. It was like a release of the trauma.
I talked to a lot of people that is similar to what you're saying right there, and that's I've never been that one.
Yeah.
I've always been. I don't know if Jen, have you ever been that one?
I have, and I have these to show for it,
Oh, is that to cover them up?
to cover them up and to take the place of.
That makes total sense.
And the piercings, you can't see them well, but I have so many piercings for the same reason.
We have to take a moment to acknowledge my buddy Robert. He 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 says, Sid, you're an amazing podcaster. Yes, Robert. Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. It's good to see you, my friend. I mean, we it's funny when we were young like that, we don't know how to properly process certain things, right? We resort to the worst case scenario. I had a really self-destructive behavior too. I wasn't a cutter, but I had a very, very self-destructive attitude about everything. I was just, screw it all. I don't care. I'm going to do it, no matter how many times it puts me in jail or it didn't matter. But you learn, you grow, you experience it, and you get old and you start, becoming a little bit more wiser.
Yep.
But
And you find different ways.
find different ways to redirect that. You're
Yeah.
turning something negative
Yes, into the
Exactly.
positive.
into something very positive. You putting this beautiful artwork on your body that
Mhm.
represents you,
Exactly.
which is super cool because you're once again taking something negative and turning it into something really cool, positive.
Yep.
That's awesome. This book, Danny, that's what I said it earlier. That's very brave to do.
It's
Some
something I
may even
want. Go
some
ahead.
may even say maybe stupid to do because you're revealing so much of you. A lot of people say it's stupid because it's scary,
Yeah.
and people hate things that bring up fear. They have something that they're not dealing with, and then here's Danny come along with this book, revealing everything about her, about herself, and all of her journey.
Yeah. I'm kind of used to that in my daily life. I irritate people's demons. I can't help it. I don't know. It's my energetic frequency and me living authentically finally. And stepping into my
How?
individuation point, right? Like Carl Jung, right?
Did you
Yeah.
reach some sort of breaking point? Like, all right, th- something happened to you that redefined the way you're going to look at life and
Yes.
that caused all this change. And do you talk about it in the book?
Yes.
What share a little bit about what was that defining moment? It's all right. This has got to change.
I'll give you a perfect example because then, if you don't mind, I'll read like a little couple like
Go right
paragraphs
ahead.
I can read out of the book. But one would be when I got married to a wannabe mafia guy in 3 months. And I went from just losing my mom to trying to move out to Jersey, not having a lot of money at all, from Pennsylvania, for a better life. I always felt like out here, there's more opportunities. I can have a better life than a small town in PA. So I always had this yearning. And it was being married to him when he kept me a prisoner, basically, in this marriage, because I married him now 3 months, knowing I'm really dumb.
You married him with it. Hang on. Now,
Yeah.
let's slow up here, Danny.
So yeah, like yeah.
Let's put this in
Now you're
second gear.
tied.
Let's put it in second gear, maybe not fifth right now. Did you say within 3 months you married him?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And that
And
turned
sometimes
into
we
a
create our own trauma, ladies and gentlemen.
5-year prison. So it was a 5-year prison sentence with a stalker for 5 years as well. On top of that, a female that would
Okay,
stalk
slow
me
down.
and
This
scream
book,
outside when I'm walking my dogs, and that's like a whole thing.
this book. So this book, you detail you marrying this guy for 3 months
Yeah.
with a female stalker
Yeah.
for the 5 years as well, with this dead end marriage, whatever
Want
it
to
is.
be mafia. Want to be mafia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this sometimes we create our own trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes.
I
But that's
needed that lesson though. That's also the same marriage that he was divorced, so his ex-wife was trying to keep a father away from his son, so she made up charges on me, and put them falsely, and then took me to court as well, on top of the stalker and being a prisoner. And I got pregnant in this marriage.
holy
And
crap.
prayed
Oh,
I prayed, this is my full-term stillborn son, so this is where it turned. So in this marriage, I prayed every day for my son's soul to not come here. And he listened right at the last minute. And his heart stopped before the water broke. And let me tell you something. Most people would like die. Yes, I went through the grieving stage.
Girl.
It was such a blessing.
Yeah.
My son listened to me, okay? And I'm a pregnant mother telling you, please don't come here. This is not the life you deserve.
That's fair.
man,
You know,
that's heavy.
that's
Yeah.
I
It's fair.
That is, gosh, dare I
And
say it again?
I'm only 25,
Fucking heavy.
26. 25, 26.
And so young.
Yes.
Man,
That's when the angels came, and that's when I became massage therapy and energy healing, and I've been doing that for the past 15 years, and I love it. It's I'm able to really help people. My nickname is Magic Hands by many. Everybody I massage, they're like, magic hands, those magic hands,
I
those
don't know if
magic
this is the right
hands,
show to say that.
those
I don't know if
magic
this is
hands.
the right show to say that. Magic hands.
Magic hands. That is
Rex,
my nickname.
Rex Dubois. Let me see if I can get to his comment here. Turning trauma into strength is a truly hard feat, but you're doing it, and that's incredible. It does take, like I said, I've said it several times. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to be able to do it. Let's take a brief time out and let's spin the wheel again, shall we? Let's give another sticker to somebody. Ooh, sticker. Ooh, here we go. Let's do it real quick. All right. Good luck. Whoever wins this sticker, good luck. Here we go. Come on, big money. No whammies. No whammies.
big money, big money.
Tara Ward, congratulations on getting the car sticker. Congratulations. We got one more to give away. Let's go ahead and spin it one more time, shall we? Let's give the last one away. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, I'm so excited. Look, it's Nana. Congratulations. She is part of the admin team and my group, the Hearth and the Stag. So congratulations, Nana. You won a car sticker. Yay. That being said, let's take a brief music break, shall we? Do you want to? And then we'll come back and talk with Danny more about her book and her very interesting stories to tell in this book.
I have too many.
I'm pleasantly shocked at the details of this book. Stalkers, the whole works. All right, this is another one of my songs because I can't get in trouble for copyright.
Exactly.
If it's my song. So this is "Tell Me About Your Darkness," which is fitting for tonight's show because Danny's talking about her darkness.
Yes.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Tell me about the darkness. Tell me about the scar on your collarbone. Tell me about your favorite book. Tell me about the characters who taught you how to fall in love. Tell me about the day you fell in love with yourself. Tell me about the time when you stayed up all night. You drank stale coffee while watching the sunrise. Tell me about the monsters. Tell me about the nightmares. When was the last time you listened to the wind? Tell me about the first time you drank whiskey to numb the pain. Tell me about the first time you drank whiskey to numb the pain. Tell me about your favorite song. Tell me about the person who took your breath away and then taught you how to breathe. Tell me about the first time it was hard to breathe. And tell me about the first time you believed in love. First time you believed in yourself. Tell me about the memory you are so desperate to forget. Tell me. Tell me about my. Tell me about the darkness. Tell me about the light. Tell me the darkness.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Hearth and the Stag. Jen, that's what I've been doing on my 7 month break.
It's good. It's really
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
writing stuff, making
Yeah.
music.
That one hit me.
That was
Like,
good.
It's almost like Danny, like it was the song that was made for you that we
yes,
didn't
it
realize
might
it
be.
was made for you.
Yes, exactly.
The
Totally.
video was like almost like
Perfect.
what you just talked about. It, I got my Donald Trump hands for you there again, Jen. Yeah, that was another one of my songs.
Made for me.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're here hanging out with Danny, talking about her darkness.
Yes.
Isn't that something? And boy, you got a book. Take a deep breath. Go on, Danny.
I
Take a deep
know.
breath.
Yeah, I do. Because it's like two of my dreams in fruition at the same time. Being on a podcast, sharing my book, sharing my story, hoping that share with someone to know that, you're going to get through it. It's going to be okay. You're going to rise and change your perspective and look at it as, well, how can I grow from this? Yeah, it's a
And
shitty experience, but how can I grow from this?
how can we grow? How can we heal? How do we
Yeah.
find our strength when we're going through this? I want to
Yeah.
say thank you to everybody who's giving me compliments. I know I'm just now catching them, so it's kind of the middle of our conversation. But I want to say thank you. I really do appreciate it. How do we? How do we? Everyone has their process of how we're going to heal, right?
Hmm.
And I think one of the biggest ways of healing is talking about it, getting it out there, whatever form that is, whether it's in a book or whether you're on a podcast or you're helping others by talking about what is going on in your life. And
That's
and people don't realize that by us, people like us, myself, Jen, Danny, talking about these things, it's don't think for a moment that it's easy for us, because there's moments that it's absolutely not easy for
yeah,
us,
no.
especially
I'm
for me at times.
terrified.
But look at you, you're conquering your fear.
Yeah. And I will wake up tomorrow morning feeling proud. So yeah, it's all good.
My
I'm
life
jumping. I'm
wasn't always,
jumping.
my
The
life
next
wasn't always
champion.
an open book. There was a time when I didn't talk about this stuff, but then in the last probably 20, 25 years, I just lay it all out there. Like this is all the crap that's happened to me, and I'm still fine. Well, not fine, but I'm okay. So, and then I just talk about it when I teach classes and stuff like that. You're like, oh, you're so amazing. I'm like, no, I'm not. I've survived this far, so this is where we are in life. It's just you have to talk about this. So people, if you're someone that people manage to look up to, you have to acknowledge your flaws and the things that you've been through, because they have to know that just because they look up to you doesn't mean that you're perfect or that you haven't been through some bullshit. I think that's important.
You have to be able
Yeah.
to find a way to release it, and we all have our different ways to find our ways to release it. Mine's creating imagery, music, doing these shows. This is my way of working through some of my
Yeah.
trauma. Because don't think for a moment that when I create these shows that I am not going, oh man, this has hit me a certain way. Oh man, I need to process this before I do this show or whatever. And Diane says here to you, Danny, you are a very strong person. Yes, I agree.
I agree too.
To be able to talk about it, and that's what I wanted to do with this show, is to bring people on and talk about their traumas. Hearth and the Stag podcast. The Hearth is our home. We are our home. We are a family. We should be able to share our life experiences with each other without judgment, without someone pointing fingers. Because if you're pointing fingers, you probably have got things that you need to deal with yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You may not be brave enough at the moment to deal with it, and that's okay. No judgment at all. But we don't judge others either, though, for talking about their story and their truth either.
Never.
No.
And that's what the Hearth and the Stag is going to be about. We're going to be helping people, talking about things. Danny's helping. We have a little cool announcement, too. Danny will be joining us on this show as a co-host as well. Not only is
I
she...
am so excited. I can't believe this. Of course, I'm really. I so told you 2 dreams in one thing, and
This
I'm
sounds
like
an Oscar, like she just won the Oscar. I
I
want to thank
feel like it.
I,
You don't
I want to thank
understand.
the fans, all the ones that believed in me.
Pretty much, yeah. Yes.
Well, I think that you have a lot of relatable things that can be added to this show, a different perspective on what me and Jen said. We it's nice to have another head, another mind to throw into the hat of ideas and conversations. We may not all agree on the same thing, and
That
that's
would be
okay.
weird if we did.
I want you guys to agree with everything I say. Robert says, I used to think I had to be perfect in order to be loved, but now I realize nobody loves a perfect person, but an imperfect person with flaws like everyone else. I was so delusional. You know, a lot of people, even today, can relate to that. That there's a need for human beings to want to be wanted.
Yes.
Always, you always want to be wanted.
Accepted.
And you want to be part of the crowd. You want to be the
Yes.
cool kids. You want to be the one that's getting all the haze, what's ups. And sometimes it's just not reality. Reality is we have to create our own reality. We create a community of people that you want around you. And Robert, you're now a part of that community. So you are loved here, buddy. And remember that. No matter what path you're on, or no matter what you do in life, you're going to be loved here. Because Lord knows that we all have had some life experiences. And right now we're going to life experience the last 2 stickers before we carry on. One last one. We're going to spin one for this one. And then it's kind of hard to see. Hang on. It says support your local witch car sticker. We're going to give those away real quick. You guys ready out there? I'm so excited. I love giving away free stuff. It's so me. Okay, we're going to spin the wheel for the triple moon sticker first. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We got Kimberly Adams Jarboe. Congratulations on the triple moon sticker. Congrats. All right, one more spin for the support your local witches sticker. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Brandy Dahlstorm, congratulations to you. There we go, guys. 2 more stickers out of the way. I'm feeling like I'm keeping the show on a roll. We still got one more gift to give away, guys. One more. This beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The light's too bright, but it's a tiger eye necklace.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, beautiful.
It is right here for a lucky winner. I'm so excited. I love giving away free stuff. And Tracy did an excellent job with this necklace too. So, Danny, what else about this book? So you described in your 20s. So let's talk about a little bit about the 30s.
Yeah. So
Let's not.
Yeah. How about let's talk about 16, 17.
16, 17. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So if you don't mind, I'll read like a little excerpt in the book, from the book, a little bit from it, from chapter 6. Okay. So it's called Jake's Jeopardy. 17 brought a boyfriend, let's call him Jake, a tall guy with a crooked smile and hands that felt safe at first. We met at a diner, him nursing a coffee, me nursing a cigarette, our eyes locking over the Formica table. He was older, maybe 19, with a leather jacket and a laugh that made me feel seen. We'd hang out by the river, the water rushing over rocks, the air cool with the scent of pine, and he'd hold me, his warmth a contrast to the cold I'd known. I fell hard, desperate for love, for someone to fill the void Eleanor and Diane had left. He gave me that at first. We'd drive his beat up car, windows down, music blaring, the wind whipping my hair, and I'd forget the house, the scars, the pain. But it turned one night after a movie. We argued about curfew, about me needing to get home. I said I had to go, my voice firm, but Jake's face darkened, his smile gone. You're not leaving, he growled, pulling the car to a stop at the bottom of a hill near my house. I opened the door, stepping out into the gravel, the night air sharp, crisp against my skin, but he was fast. He grabbed my arm, yanking me back, his grip like iron. Then his hands were on my throat, squeezing, his eyes wild. Then something I didn't recognize, anger, control, maybe both. I couldn't breathe. My vision spotting, my heart pounding like a trapped bird. Panic flooded me, a cold wave, and I thought, this is it, I am done. In that moment, sorry, I don't think I prayed. Words, I don't know. I spilled out a desperate plea to the air, to God, to everyone. Please help me. I don't know if it was luck or something more, but Jake's hands loosened, his eyes flickering with confusion. He let go, stepping back, muttering, "Get out." And I ran up the hill, my legs burning, tears streaming, the gravel cutting my palms as I fell and got up again. I made it home, slamming the door, collapsing on the scratched tiles. My breath ragged, my throat bruised. Diane was asleep, Eleanor oblivious, but I felt it, a warmth and a release, like hands had lifted me from his grip. Something saved me, something I'd later call angels, their presence, a lifeline I didn't understand yet. Yeah, that was it. That was 16,
I
17.
think we all need to take a breath after that. Wow.
Yeah.
That was hard for you
sure.
to that was hard for you to read. I can only imagine how hard that was to put that into writing and living that as you was writing and just you reading it. That's hard. So
Yeah.
how brave.
So my memoir's full of that. But there's also the happy, where I'm at now. So there is a happy ending, but it's dark and trauma.
Whew.
But I'm here to share my story in hopes that I inspire and give hope and just understanding and to let people know that they're not alone.
And that's going to be that means a lot to a lot of people because there's so many people that don't want to talk about that stuff. They much rather file that back in their head and forget about that. And to be able to see someone so brave and so strong enough and confident enough in themselves to be able to talk about such horrible things, obviously it's not easy. It's not easy for you to read back. It's not easy to relive. So people should really kind of show, when people do these kind of things, there's a sense of be thankful that these people are brave enough. People like Danny that are brave enough to talk about it. Nobody needs to hold that kind of stuff in.
No.
That's heavy.
And that's now after this
But that
memoir.
just tells you that just tells you how far she is willing to go in this book to reveal and peel back all them layers of her life to help others, which is another thing commendable to you for doing. You wanting to do that.
That was my goal of this memoir. That was my goal. It wasn't profit or anything like that. It's to help at someone.
And I can appreciate even more. I can appreciate because there's so many people out there that just wanting to make a buck on their story.
Yeah, no.
And very few want to help others by talking about it. there's a monetization factor to everything, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never been one to take money from anybody. I'm a one to always give. That's just who I am. You know,
Yeah.
to each his own, I guess. We got Robert here in comments. As a Jesus metal rocker, I actually feel more at home with my witch friends because they don't judge but simply accept folks as they are. Well, we don't judge. Well, me a little bit. A little bit. I want to say, David says, I want to say, since I've been following your live sessions, it has given me something to look forward to and has helped me deal with a lot of emotions I have been battling. So thank you. No, David, thank you, man. I appreciate those kind words. It validates my journey that I've been on in a way, because I've questioned everything ever since I lost my son. I've questioned everything. Am I doing good enough? If I can't save my son, what makes me think that I can save anybody else? And that was always stored in my head, and I drilled it in my head. I've realized that's different now. I know differently now, but thank you. It's nice. It's nice to see that what I'm doing is making a difference. Amanda says, "Wow, thank you so much, Danny, for being such a brave soul to share your story. It's huge. One person at a time, you're going to make a difference." Scott says, "I think you are a strong person for sharing that, Danny." Tila, I'm hoping that I'm
That is my witch teacher from Haven School of Witchcraft. Yeah, big shout out to Telia.
welcome to the show. Good to see you. Your emotions are beautiful, and your vulnerability is shining. Go, girl. Look at all these nice comments. This is what it's about. Giving people encouragement for when they're actually doing something that they're called to do, instead of beating them up, beating them to the ground.
Entirely too much negativity. So it's nice to see all this positive.
Absolutely. And it's good to see you on our first show back, too. I always say, Amanda says, I always say that I'm like an open book, but there is so much of my life that I have pushed to the back of my mind and had tried to forget. As I dive deeper into myself on this new journey I am on, the things that are starting to surface is scary. It is, and that's okay. You want that. I think you want that aspect of fear of the unknown, because that gives your journey a sense of purpose. All right, we're getting ready to enter into a new phase of my life. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm so ready for it. I'm ready for those blessings that come onto me in my life. And being able to be vulnerable enough to open up. You got to open yourself up before you receive the gifts, right? You're not going to receive a damn thing if you keep your arms crossed and your legs crossed sitting at a chair. You have to make things happen. That's your magic. The magic ain't the spells. The magic ain't the little cute little wand you got or the nice charm around your neck. It's what you're putting out into the world. It's your magic. What do you want out of life? Are you making it happen? Are you taking charge? Are you moving on? Are you still standing in the same spot? That's your real magic, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't somebody standing behind a camera telling you what your magic is. You already know how powerful you are. You know what you can do and what you can't do. Start putting it to good use. Like Danny's doing with her book.
Yeah,
Like
that's my mission.
Telia says, you looked at hard things to share them and transmute. Way to lead by example. That's leadership.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. Robert says, I'm learning to address the dark side of my history and find healing in doing so rather than pretending everything is sweetness and light. Dark and light are part of my life, and I'm now experiencing it all, and it's okay being human and not a god or ooh. You know what I like about that? It's the being human part. You can't be none of any of the above if you're not being human.
No.
Amanda says, yes, I'm excited to see what lies ahead. Ooh, yes, the magic is work. You got to put the work in.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that. They forget that.
Entirely too many people forget that.
And I don't understand. I don't understand. They want spells, they want ingredients, they want this, they want that, but none of that. None of that makes a difference at all. It's fun. It's cool. Look at me. I'm swinging a wand around in my hand. Abracadabra. But what are you doing to make this magic happen?
Mm-hmm. I have people that come to me and they're like, I need a spell for this. I need a spell for that. And I'm like, but what are you doing? But what are you doing to make it happen? Like, you can't just, wave your wand and be like, okay, this is going to happen now. That's not how it works.
Let's put a magic into a bottle and set it on our altar and let it sit for months.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're letting it sit for months? Why?
Just not how it works. You got to work. You got to put in the work.
And I'm not trying to sound all dramatic, but if we don't, I think it should be addressed. Rex says, you are braver than you know. Thank you, Danny, for opening up and sharing your story. So today is the launch. Where can everybody check out your book, Danny?
Amazon. I'm self-published on Amazon. Scarred but Saved, A Spiritual Odyssey.
And what we'll do after the show is I'll grab a link from Danny to the Amazon where you guys will go directly to the book. And if you guys want to order it, it's really cheap, inexpensive, and it's going to be a great read. If you know how to read, like me, I don't know how to read, so I'm hoping there's lots of pictures.
It's a very easy read. It's a very easy read. I'm sure you can read it quickly. Just stories in it.
Oh, you don't know me.
The stories of redemption.
I make comic books difficult.
Oh, well then, okay. Then I don't know about you.
Maybe you can get an audiobook.
There you go.
Get the
Good
audio
recommendation.
I think certain apps will translate it into it for you for audio too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just might have to do that.
There you
Headphones on and listen to my friend Danny's trauma.
And how she became this magical healing witch. Angelic witch, right?
Rex says, facts. You have to put the work in order to see the results. Look, she's put the link and the thank you so much for putting that link into the comments for us.
Shout out to Celia. I love
you.
We
appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Best teach ever.
What a great show. Danny, thank you for coming on and sharing your story. Once again, congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
Congratulations on joining this motley of a crew of us here at Hearth and the Stag as co-host as well. I'm so
excited to see this grow. I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. It feels fresh. It feels new. It feels right to me, and I'm excited about what's coming up. We get every Wednesdays. We're back at it here at Hearth and the Stag. And it's not going to be your typical guys, just to be out there as we're just casually chatting. It's not going to be your typical, witchy podcast. But yes, it is witchy, but it's not your typical witchy. I'm going to make sure of it, like music-wise, conversations. We'll talk about magical things, you know what I mean? But it's been a fun show. Thank you, ladies, for being here. I don't know why I just went blank for.
I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm just like
bringing me back.
Bringing you back, like like I had you under the stairs of my house or something.
I was in a Harry Potter closet the whole time, you guys.
She's been under the stairs the whole time and sliding food trays. She comes out looking like Golem. I had to help pop her back, get her back into place again.
Dobby's been bringing me.
Thank you guys out there. We got one more spin before we go. So we got the beautiful tiger's eye necklace, which I'm really excited about. Be sure, guys, if I can't find you, because I know some of these names are part of the Witches of Indiana group as well. Hello, Ellen. It's good. Hello, how are you? Looking forward to Wednesdays. I'm looking forward to Wednesdays now, too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But be sure to try to get a hold of me if I can't find you so I can give out these prizes, because I'm going to need addresses so I can know this stuff out. So I know there's names in the Witches of Indiana that are in this wheel of misfortune or fortune, going on, So I need your names, but this necklace, the tiger's eye, I'm really excited to give away. Tracy did a beautiful job on it, and I just want to help. Look, she stopped doing these things for a year, guys, a year. And I seen that she shared a post about doing like one of those stretch bracelets. And I was like, oh, she does jewelry. She's such a sweet lady. I want to see if she'll do something for me. And by me asking, sparked this creative juices that was like sitting dormant in her. And now she's all excited about doing them again. And it's good to see.
Oh,
it's great
that's
to see.
amazing. I love that.
So I'm excited to share this magic that she's put into this necklace.
Yeah.
I'm excited to know it because it was gifted to me. I didn't buy this. This was gifted to me, and I'm going to gift it to somebody else. I want them to feel the magic that she's put into this thing, much as I felt it as well. And if you guys like it, you guys get a hold of her. Be sure at the beginning of the show, I'll put her name in the comments later so you guys can find her for this necklace. If you guys want something custom made as well. But let me get to the wheel of misfortune. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is for this beautiful tiger's eye necklace. Oh, what did I do here?
I don't know. Where's the wheel? Oh,
There it is. I'm still getting used to all the buttons. Nikki Johnson, congratulations.
Congrats, Nikki.
Congratulations.
You have won this beautiful, tiger's eye necklace. Dun, dun, dun. Congratulations, Nikki. Oh, yes. We gave away stuff today. What a great first show, guys.
It's a lot of fun.
Amazing. So much fun.
Scott says we're awesome. Well, thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
David says my daughter Abby has been watching and listening, and now she's very interested in joining. Big hugs to his daughter. Oh, that's so cute. Congratulations from Scott. All right, guys, we're going to end tonight's show. This is it. We'll be coming back, us three, next Wednesday, but this time as all co-hosts, and not the one in the hot seat like Danny was.
Yes, exactly. But I feel confident now, so let's do this.
You did a great job.
My first time ever doing anything like this.
First time, you owned it. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. Thank you, everybody, for all your support and my journey. I've seen a huge influx of people coming around and following what I'm doing. It's awesome to see. And I want to say thank you for allowing me to share my writing, my music, and the things that I do, and being patient with me as I go through my own life journey as well. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me and giving me space to be able to do what I do. So I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next Wednesday for another Hearth and the Stag podcast. And as promised, we're going to end tonight's show with another treat that I haven't released yet of a song. This song, ironically enough, Danny, is a very fitting way to end tonight's show. For your book, you said the very last chapters of your book is how you become stronger, how you become a stronger person. And this song is called Stronger Now. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Held you for a moment in my hands. The moment with you slipped away like sand through my fingers. now in front of me, a choice I have to make, to carry on or simply fade away. I lose you either way. I like to say that it was easy. It was hard to say goodbye. I thought that I would die. Letting go of you was so hard to do, and I thought that it would kill me, but I made it through somehow. And I'm so much stronger now. I gave to you my love and my respect, but I could never make you love me back. I denied it, so I grew bitter, watching you grow cold. My life became your prison, took its toll. Heads to watch it fly away. Letting go of you was so hard to do, and I thought that it would kill me, but I made it through somehow. And I'm so much stronger now, so much stronger now. Letting go of you was so hard to do, and I thought that it would kill me, but I made it through somehow. And I'm so much stronger now. I'm so much stronger now. Yes, I'm so much stronger now. Held you for a moment in my hands. The moment with you slipped away like sand through my fingers now. In front of me, a choice I have to make, to carry on or simply fade away. I lose you either way. I like to say that it was easy. It was hard to say goodbye. I thought that I would die. Letting go of you was so hard to do, and I thought that it would kill me, but I made it through somehow. And I'm so much stronger now. I gave to you my love and my respect, but I could never make you love me back. I denied it, so I grew bitter, watching you grow cold. My life became your prison, took its toll.